Curious about whether you should go into private practice and take insurance or go cash pay? This can be a big dilemma for many. I've seen it on a lot of platforms. Let's talk about it, and let's talk about the benefits of all of them. If you are looking to make a quick transition and get out of maybe a place that you're working or something like that, this could be an advantage to take insurance, whether you want to take it directly or and get credentialed using a credentialing service or doing it yourself, or an entity like the many out there that will credential you and use the directories to filter clients to you. This is a faster way to definitely get clients and fill your practice and move into that way. If you choose that path, you're going to be able to work towards your goal down the road, if it's to move to complete private pay or a mix of that, as you start to develop yourself in the community, networking, getting those client referrals to bring in the clientele that you're looking for, or a blend of. Now, there's some differences if you want to use these entities versus you doing it yourself, and we can talk about that maybe in another video. But that is certainly one path, and then you can make and move those steps. The advantage of that is that you're going to fill your practice faster. And if you are someone who needs to leave a job that's unhealthy and toxic, you're trying to reduce burnout, it's a lot to take on clients and work another job at the same time while you're trying to morph that, but it can happen faster if you take this path. Realistically, if you're going to go straight into private practice and take only private pay clients, it's going to be a slower process. And either way, there's some hustle. It's your business and you need to be working on growing it, right? But months could go by where you're not getting a lot of clients, or you're growing your caseload very slowly. So I think that's important, and it's easy to, when that happens, get discouraged. And you've got to remember your why, and you've got to put in the hours to get the amount of clients that you need. So if you do not have the luxury to do that, if you do not have another income, or maybe, if you have a partner that they could kind of handle some of that weight, the financial weight of you growing your business, you can take that route. It is, in some respects, if you can do it up front, right? Jump in at any stage that you're going to move to private pay. If that's what you choose to do, it's going to be scary. It's going to be hard to trust the process. Yes, most people like to use their insurance, but again, for a lot, it is about relationship, and they will choose to see you. If you're providing good care and they have relationship with you and they like you and there's referrals for that, you can do the super bills and all of those things. And there are people out there willing to pay, because there are people out there in the world that have full practices that are private pay, making even astronomical amounts off of what they charge, right? So you can find out what is right for you, but the main benefit is how fast do you want to fill your practice? How fast do you need to fill your practice on which direction you take? And it can change at any point. For me, mine was to go in, take insurance, diversify with where I'm getting my clients, and start moving towards the higher paying insurance and filling more of those slots, and working towards getting more private pay clients. And as that grows, I can distance myself from the other pieces, and that's worked for me, and that's felt good for me. It's, again, really normal to feel scared and to have your own money mindset stuff triggered by the idea of being completely private practice. And with private pay, and with private pay comes some things that you have to consider. Clients might move on more quickly, and might not all stay as long, just depending on the clientele. And again, it could be slower coming in, but it really depends for you and the clients that you choose. And for some, you might decide you want to have therapy clients that come to you, this part needs to be cut out, and then we'll start again. So at the end of the day, you decide. You decide what's right for you and how you build your practice and what you need to do. How fast do you want to build it and need to build it for yourself? Consider your family and how much time you have. You know, can you afford to go 3 months, 6 months before maybe you fill your practice? What is your energy and personality in terms of really networking with other therapists, people in the community, how you're going to grow your practice? And that should be on either side, whether you're taking insurance or not. But don't let people shame you, including other therapists, on how your journey looks. If you need to go through those other entities, and there are lots of great reasons for why some people might want to do that, and again, we'll do another video on that, just do what's right for you and your business. Happy building.